Hi everyone, my name is Siddharth and I'm your newest member to the SFM community. I joined SFM on the 13th of September 2015, so it's just been a couple of days since I've been a member. But first of all, I want to start off by explaining how exactly I came across SFM. I was just doing some research on the internet and I happened to visit YouTube to check a couple of videos out. And in the process, I actually found a video with Stuart where he was on his surfboard in Mauritius. And he just started speaking about how he was able to do all these fun things, with all the time that he has. And simply because he set up a systematic business online that basically provided, a stream of income for him. So naturally, I was quite intrigued, and I'm the kind of person that I go a lot by my gut instinct. So I decided to actually follow through on the link that was actually provided in the video, and I came through to the SFM site, and I saw a couple of videos which in which Stuart speaks, and he obviously mentioned how exactly SFM can actually help a person build a business online where they can do it in a way that they're able to create some good income and create time for themselves as well. So, I was quite convinced by what I saw and, decided to sign up and I upgraded my account in the process as well. Um, so I just want to quickly talk about, a little bit about myself as a person. I was born to first generation Indian parents in Zambia. I grew up in Zambia in Africa. And eventually I came to a point where I settled down in Johannesburg in South Africa, where I'm currently based. I work as a full-time professional as a business development manager for an IT solutions company, but it's obviously something I don't want to do long term. I've got actual passions and interests that I really want to follow. So one of the reasons why I've joined SFM is because I want to be able to create financial independence for myself. So I've set some goals where in the next 6 months I want to create two income streams where I can have a certain amount of money being earned on a monthly basis. But one of the other reasons why I also joined SFM was for a longer term reason, and that is that I've got a passion to become a mentor in the digital marketing space, and I want to sort of get involved in speaking opportunities where I can actually empower and educate others in this space as well to make their lives better. So I really feel that if I become successful in SFM, then I think it'll give me a platform, obviously, and through the help of the mentors at SFM as well, I would be able to actually create that opportunity where I can actually become one of those figures, well-known figures. But yeah, the first point is obviously to go through the lessons, educate myself a little bit more, and obviously start implementing the system that SFM actually has put in place to help us become more successful online. So, I'm really looking forward to this journey. I'm glad that, I've actually been a part of this community. I mean, one of the things that really impressed me was the moment I joined, about 2 days later, I got a personal phone call from one of the consultants in the support area and just welcoming me and asking me if there's anything that I needed assistance with, but also giving me guidance in terms of getting me going on my journey with SFM. And I must say, that really was amazing because most communities that I've joined on the internet, I've actually found that you don't really get that sort of personal touch. So to actually receive a personal phone call was really amazing, and I want to congratulate Stuart and Jay for actually creating such an initiative where people actually feel they're part of a bigger family. But also, I just want to also say that through my last couple of years, one of the reasons why I'm here at this particular point in my journey is because 10 years ago I actually lost my father. He passed away, and at the time I was 22, and it was quite daunting at the time to actually sort of feel like now I'm part of a real world where I really need to take responsibility and also to look after my family. But one of the things it did for me was it actually helped me question what I actually was here for, or what was my purpose during my life on earth. And that's when I felt, I really needed to start looking at a couple of things, and one of those things was to do something where I actually could help others, but in the process also help myself. So, as I mentioned, I want to become independent, financially independent. I want to create a process or a system where I can actually help educate others and empower others. So for me, that's something where it'll be my passion, and if I can achieve that, then nothing better than it. But I just want to also further add that I'm really looking forward to engaging with all of you in the community, getting to know a lot of you personally, and please feel free to connect with me. I mean, you can message me on my profile. You can even connect with me on my Twitter. My Twitter handle is on my profile as well. And I'm just really looking forward to working with such like-minded individuals. And at the same time, hopefully, I can meet most of you at some point, in person, maybe at a seminar or some kind of event related to SFM. And eventually, I hope that, some of us can actually work on something, where it benefits a lot of different societies, especially, in South Africa where I'm based, because I really feel there's a market and opportunity there, and that is what I want to actually do is expand my brand there so that, I can eventually teach the principles that I've learned from SFM. But I'm really looking forward to the journey. It's going to be an interesting 6 months, and I'm sure I'm going to need some guidance and help at some point. But I'm really looking forward to working with you all, and I'll speak to you soon. Take care.